A mystery illness turning one local family's life upside down. Their baby is fighting to survive. Fox 5's Kim Passoff is here with their story tonight.
John, it is just a parent's nightmare. Something wrong with your child and no answer as to why. The family now does have an answer. What is wrong with baby Isla? But it is a devastating one. They spoke to us from her hotel room.
This is our little Isla.
She was a dream baby for the first few months of her life. Isla barely cried, slept and ate well. But one day her mom became concerned. She wasn't able to hold her head up.
And her eyes just didn't focus like a usual baby does at 4 months old.
That started months of testing. Doctors stumped for a diagnosis.
Every test kept coming back normal, just a little bit off. But something was obviously wrong.
Things got worse. Isla was not eating and had no energy.
So I took her to the ER. They did a bunch of tests, said everything was normal, sent us home again. And 2 days later, I'm like, I don't care what that doctor said. I know something is wrong with my baby. Took her to Summerlin Children's Hospital, where they took us very seriously. And it turns out she had a bladder infection that had turned to sepsis.
Doctors said something was also wrong with her brain.
So they life flighted us to Children's Primary Hospital in Salt Lake City.
A team of doctors came together to solve the mystery. What was making Isla so sick?
One of her genes has 2 mutations. It's her FDXR gene. Only 35 people in the world have this mutation. And her specific mutation, the location in the gene and everything, she's the only one in the world known to have it.
The mitochondrial disease means her body cannot produce enough energy to function properly. Now she can only eat through a feeding tube.
She's regressed to almost like a newborn.
The family, Mom Josette, Dad Alejandro, and 3-year-old sister Sage have dropped everything to focus on her care.
Just flipped our life completely upside down. This is our 21st day in the hospital.
There is no cure, no treatment. Doctors put Isla on a regimen of vitamins in hopes of boosting her energy.
What that's going to do is just make her more comfortable.
As the family is temporarily living in Salt Lake City, the Las Vegas community has stepped in to help. A GoFundMe page has raised thousands so far to help with their bills.
It's taken, honestly, a lot of stress off of us. So we only have to worry about being here and doing what we need to do to keep her here as comfortably as we can.
And it just makes you not feel alone in such a terrible time in your life.
And the disease will continue to get worse until Isla's body can no longer handle it. The family plans to come back to Vegas if and when she is stable enough to travel.
Kim, thank you. And you can find a link to the GoFundMe page on our website, fox5vegas.com.